Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Hope all is well. Today I'm coming to you guys with a tutorial on this look right here. I've been wanting to use this pigment on myself for a while now, and it is the MAC Blue Brown pigment. So this is going to be the center of attention for this look, as you can see here. If you're looking for a good dupe for this palette, I'm sure you've seen it in quite a few videos. You probably already knew about it. The Comfort Zone from Wet n Wild palette, it has all these beautiful greens, already has the same exact color. It's just not a pigment, it's just an eyeshadow, but you can wet it and make it look more foiled if you'd like. And this is the swatch to the Wet n Wild color, and this is MAC's Blue Brown shade. So look at that. That's it. So now that I've rambled on enough, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my face using the L'Oreal Youth Code Pore Vanisher. Moving on to the brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ebony and the Palladio Brow Fix Wax. And I'm going to place the wax directly on my brows and then fill them in with the pencil. Now for a base, I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to be applying it using a brush, and I'm going to take it all the way through the eyelid and up to the brow. For the star of the show, I'm going to be taking my MAC pigment in Blue Brown, and I'm also going to be spraying my brush using MAC Fix Plus. If you do not have MAC Fix Plus, you can use any kind of eye drops you may have available and place it directly on the brush. I'm going to be placing that pigment all over the mobile part of the lid, not going past the crease. I'm going to be applying a little piece of tape, so when I blend any of my eyeshadows, it won't go too far below the lower lash line. I'm going to blend out the crease using my Sonia Kashuk 109 brush. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezi palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Morocco and placing that on the crease and just blending it through. Then from the same palette, I'm going to be using the shade Deep Plum and Little Black Dress, mixing those together using my Sigma E25 brush and just focusing on the outer V to add some depth. Taking the same blending brush I used Morocco with no additional product, I'm just going to blend that out so that it looks seamless. I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f. 341 eyeshadow and a clean blending brush and just soften that transition color a little bit. Going back to my Amrezi palette, I'm going to be using the shade Legend and Vanilla and taking that in the inner corner of the eye as a highlight. And to highlight under my brow, I'm going to take one of the Wet n Wild single eyeshadows in Brulee. I'm going to be removing the tape, and with a cotton bud and moisturizer, I'm going to be cleaning up any fallout. I'm going to be correcting under the eyes using my Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector in light medium. Onto foundation, I'm going to be using my trusty old L'Oreal True Match Lumi in the shade W3. Now to conceal under the eyes and highlight the face, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer in the color Fair. I'm going to set the highlight and concealer using my Ben Nye Banana Powder, which I press into a pan myself. Now, using the brush that I used for my blue-brown pigment, I'm going to be taking that with no additional product on the lower lash line 3/4 of the way. Go back with Legend and Vanilla and highlight that inner corner again. Then I'm going to take Little Black Dress and place that on the outer third of the lower lash line. And warming that up using the shade Morocco and a small pencil brush. To tightline and use on my waterline, I'm going to be using my trusty Wet n Wild Fergie On Edge Longwear Eye Pencil in Midnight Girl. After I curl my lashes, I'm going to be applying my Ico Skinny Brush Mascara, and we will move on to lashes. The lashes I'll be using are Red Cherry Lashes in the number 16, and I will be using the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. Moving on to contour, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Fawn and my NARS Eater brush. I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow using the shade Sand from the same contour palette. Moving on to blusher, I will be using the Me Coral Blush. And to highlight, I will be using my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Fairly Precious and just taking that on top of the cheekbones. Now for my lips, I will be using my Jordana Easy Liner in Tawny and just lining the outer part of the lip. And for lipstick, I will be using Gerard Cosmetics color in Nude, and I absolutely love this lip combo. And there you have it. This is the finished look using the MAC Blue Brown Pigment. I absolutely love it and think it is a perfect fall smoky eye look. If you guys like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.